Yeah, welcome back to our mathematics class. This is Aliphatic Teaches. In today's class, we're going to start one of the important topic in mathematics, which is referred to as statistics. Statistics is a science of collecting, organizing, and analyzing data for any given purpose. This statistics is very important in reducing a large data or scattered data to an understandable level in order to get a phase of certainty, to remove uncertainty to get a certainty in a particular data. Now, let us now proceed properly in these statistics. Just before we move on, if you are a new member on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for my subsequent content. Mind you, when you click the bell, it's going to pop up. Click on the personalized. This means that you are going to be getting my lessons anytime, any day, any hour I release a video. Let's ride on. Many of us, either we are a mathematician or not, a housewife or a father, we always engage in statistics in one way or the other in our day-to-day activities. Let's say, for instance, Mr. Aliphatic wants to find a school for his child in Abuja, Garki, Abuja. There are so many things we are going to be considering in this. I will be consider the level of performance in any choosing school in their junior certificate examination or senior certificate examination. Secondly, I will be considering the performance of their teaching staff. The third one, I will consider the location of the school. Then also, I will also consider the charge, that is the school fee. Now, all these are involved in statistics. So in this case, we cannot go on in looking at some elements of statistics to analyze my choosing school. The first one is population. A population is a totality of an observation of a given data. Now, the schools in Garki, Abuja, this refers to the population of that school or the observation. Then, after the population, when I've considered the population, let's say 50 schools in this Garki, Abuja, the next one is my sample. Since it is not easy for me to go through the factors I've mentioned for the whole 50 schools, then I will be looking at some specific schools, maybe 3 schools or 8 schools. When I consider these 3 or 8 schools, these are called my sample of the population, my sample of the observation. So I want to sample just 3 schools or 8 schools out of the whole 50 secondary schools in Garki, Abuja. Next one is raw data. These are data which have not been organized numerically. They have not been arranged numerically. So when we collect this data, we have to arrange them either in ascending order or descending order. For instance, the data collected during population census. These data are raw data. So when we collect from the field, they are raw. When we want to work on it, we have to reorganize this data. Either we arrange them in ascending order, that is from the smallest to the highest, or we arrange them on descending order from the highest to the lowest. Now, after getting our raw data, the next one is to now arrange them in array. Array is the arrangement of data from the smallest to the lowest, which is called the ascending order, or from the highest to the lowest, which is called the descending order. Let's say, for instance, these are our raw data. The data given to us now, they are raw. Now, we want to arrange them in ascending order. That is from smallest to the lowest. The smallest number here, we have 0, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. We have just a single 4, 5, 6. Then we don't have 7. We have single 6. We have 8. We don't have 9. We have 10, and we have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this arrangement is refers to as an ascending order from the lowest to the highest. Then descending order. This is from the highest to the lowest. So we write 10, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So the arrangement of this data from the highest to lowest or lowest to highest, they are referred to as array. Now, the next one we'll talk about is the frequency and tally. Frequency and tally. Frequency refers to the number of times a given value occurs in a raw data, while tally is a stroke representation of the frequency. Let's say, for instance, these are our scores. We have scores, then we have frequency, then we have tally. In our scores, we have 0, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and so on like that. Okay? Now, how many zeros do we have in this place? We have just 1 0. Then the tally also is going to be Roman figure 1. How many 1 do we have? We have just 1. Then the tally also is going to be Roman figure 1. Let's assume we have this one is, let's assume this one is 10. Then how many 10 do you have? I have 2. That's the number of times it occurs. Then the frequency, the tally is going to be this way. But let us now assume we have about a value that is more than 5. Then our tally is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we use a stroke to make it a bundle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how to do a tally. Assuming it is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Assuming it is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is how to go about tally. A tally is a stroke representation of frequency, while frequency is the number of times a value occurs in a given data. Example 1. The ages of 25 students in JSS1 of Hebrew College is given below. Arrange the above data in a frequency table. First of all, this is an ungrouped data. An ungrouped data. In this ungrouped data, we want to arrange the data in a frequency table. Now, the first column, we're going to have age. The age. So when you look at this, the age, the smallest value here, the smallest number here so far, we have 7. And the highest number here, we have 15. So which means we are going to have, we have 7. After 7, we have 8. We have 9. We have 10. We have 11. 12. 12. And we have 13. That is age. Then we'll talk about tally. Tally. And the last one, we'll talk about frequency. Now, how many 7 do we have here? We have 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. So the tally, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then how many 8 do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, making 7. That is 7. Then how many 9 do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. How many 10 do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4. Then how many 11 do we have here? So we have 1, 2. 1, 2. How many 12? 1. We have 1. 1. How many 13? 1. 12 is more than 1. Let's recheck. Okay, 1. How many 13? 1. 1. I can see that I have 14 and 15 in the edges. So how many 14 do we have? 1. I have 1 as well. So the tally and frequency, they are 1, 1. How many 15? 1, 2. So these are the table of frequency, the frequency table. Now I cannot get my total here. My total will now be 4 plus 7, we have 11, plus 3, 14, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, then 24. So our total frequency is 24. So this is how to go about a frequency table. So this is a frequency table of ungrouped data. Now, in our next class, we are going to be looking at central tendency. That is measure of location, central tendency. Talking about the mean, the median, and the mode. Just before we get to that class, if you are a new member on this channel, just viewing us today, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for my subsequent contents. And don't forget to share, like, and leave a comment as you leave the class. Thank you very much.